Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dal, and today we have some brand new announcements regarding new features, content, and class changes coming to a future patch of 10.07, which has recently made its way over onto the public testing realms. This update features new customization options and improvements to dragon riding, new open world activities in the Dracthyr starting zone of the Forbidden Reach, and a lot more class changes featuring simple class buffs as well as entire class overhauls. In today's video, I wanted to go over and highlight some of the biggest class changes and improvements announced so far for the patch 10.07, which should be available for testing over in PTR very soon. But right before that, most of you guys watching these videos are still not subscribed. However, the more of you remind, the more of you do. So let's keep it going. Subscribe to the channel as well as to the bell if you're watching these videos anyway, especially if you're looking to get regular class and content updates for all the future Dragonflight builds. First, we have new updates for the class of Death Knight, with new changes targeting the necromantic spec of Unholy, with many of these changes hoping to improve some of the underperforming talent choices and increase the quality of life for Unholy Death Knights in all forms of endgame content. Epidemic and Unholy Blight are expected to swap places in the talent tree. This positional swap is a quality change and allows Death Knights to grab Epidemic for AoE and cleave fights without having to spec too deep into a disease-focused playstyle. The talent of Rotten Touch duration is also being improved, increasing the effectiveness of Scourge Strike against a recently coiled target. Runic Mastery will also increase Runic Corruption regeneration rate by up to 20%, on top of increasing your Runic power, which makes it more impactful as a resource bolstering option. Lastly, Commander of the Dead has been adjusted and should be a lot more consistent. The talent will place an aura around the Death Knight whenever you bolster your Gruul into an abomination, to make sure you don't run into weird timings and missed value when calling forth your unholy army. Next, we have even more upcoming updates for the class of Druid, starting with the spec of Protective Guardian. These Guardian-specific changes will be available early and should be implemented over the next few weeks on live Dragonflight realms. Guardian Druid ability to defend themselves against threats has fallen behind every other tanking spec. So to bolster their sturdiness, the armor values from Ironfur are being bolstered by 20%. Talents like Reinforced Fur further increase its armor value and enhance Barkskin's damage reduction benefits, making sure Bear Druids are protected from both physical threats as well as the magical armor-piercing elements. To help bolster their defenses against unavoidable damage, Ursock's Fury shielding grows stronger as well. Reinvigoration will be even more effective at reducing the cooldown of Frenzied Regen healing ability. Layered main armor proc rate has been doubled as well, and the damage of Lunar Beam has been amplified, with its cooldown reduced down to a minute. While Guardian changes are arriving early, a large portion of the Druid updates are set to arrive at a later time with the patch 10.07. The Druid class talent of Protector of the Pack will have its maximum cap significantly increased, providing a bigger pool of stored up damage or healing utility. Restoration sees a few new talents, starting with Tranquil Mind, which increases Omen of Clarity's chance to activate clear casting and allows clear casting to stack one additional time. If you played during the expansion of Shadowlands, then this effect should be quite familiar. Deep Focus will cause your Moonfire, Rake, Rip, and Rejuvenation to be 40% more effective when applied on a singular target, which could improve Restoration Druid's single target damage by a significant amount. We also see a variety of talent buffs, with Embrace the Dream healing also affecting regrowth targets. Regenerative Heartwood will also help extend the duration of Ironbark by 4 extra seconds. Natural Wisdom will become a baseline restoration passive. This effect will no longer increase base mana regen, and it sees its effectiveness reduced by 50%. We also saw a variety of talent node adjustments, with a lot of the talents shifted around the talent tree to allow for better build flexibility. Next, we have even more survivability improvements for the class of Evoker, starting with the passive talent of Draconic Legacy, which further bolsters your stamina by up to 6%. Foci of Life has also been redesigned, causing a renewing blaze to restore you more quickly, reversing the damage taken over a period of 4 seconds. Ancient Flame will function slightly differently, reducing the cast time of Living Flame after using Emerald Blossom or Verdant Embrace. Ancient Flame position will take place of Roar of Exhilaration, making it easier to grab after picking up your interrupt. Finally, the Devastation Evoker's Verdant Embrace healing has been bolstered by 35%, making it more effective as an emergency self-healing effect. Next, we see even more upcoming improvements for the class of Paladin, with Protection seeing its defensives bolstered, with the Faith of Light defensive value more than doubled, increasing block chance by up to 30%. Focused Enmity is going to deal additional holy damage when striking Avenger's Shield against a singular target. Besides Protection, we also have an exciting overhaul coming for the spec of Retribution in the patch 10.07. Retribution is expected to receive a ton of updates, improving their damage, playstyle, defensives, mobility, and overall group utility. Though as of right now, we don't have any official updates regarding these revamps just yet. Though we do have some potentially datamined talents, which may or may not be featured in a future 10.05 PTR build. The talent of Crusading Strikes is set to replace your basic auto attacks, which will generate holy power every 10 seconds. The ability of Final Verdict could potentially become usable from up to 20 yards away. And the talent of Reach of the High Blade will bolster Avenging Wrath, causing it to increase the range of all abilities and auto attacks by 40 yards during the duration of Wings. As of right now, it's hard to tell which of these talents, if any, will make it over to the next build of 10.07. But it's possible that Retribution Paladin is set to receive a fairly large rework heading into this future PTR build. Finally, we have a fairly large update coming to the class of Shaman, starting with the highlights to their class talent tree. Improved Lightning talent has been removed, and its damage increase has been added to the entire class baseline, which frees up an additional talent slot. Astral Shift gains a longer duration of 12 seconds, gaining the original duration increase of Planes of Traveler baseline. Astral Bulwark improves the damage reduction of Astral Shift by 20% instead of the original 15%. And Poison Cleansing Totem will help remove all poisons from the target, not just one poison at a time. Restoration Shaman is also set to receive a variety of spec changes to increase their overall endgame performance. Offensive spells like Lightning Bolt and Chain Lightning see their damage enhanced by 35%. The talent of Water Shield has also been removed from the talent tree and has become a base resto skill instead. New talent of Current Control will help reduce the cooldown of Healing Tide Totem by 30 seconds. Another new talent of Tide Turner enhances Healing Tide, causing it to heal the lowest health target for 30% more effectiveness and increasing your healing to that target by 15% as well. A new unannounced talent will help increase the duration and radius of Mana Tide Totem. Then we have another talent of Spirit Walker's Tidal Totem. Using Mana Tide, it reduces the cast time and mana cost of Healing Wave and Chain Heal for 10 seconds. The PvP talent of Tidebringer has also been added into the Restoration Shaman talent tree, which helps reduce the cast time of your next Chain Heal while also increasing its maximum distance. Besides these changes, many of the Restoration Shaman talents will find new positional locations in the talent tree, which hopefully helps support more build diversity, convenience, and variety. And for now, that's going to be the full list of highlights with changes coming to our classes for the patch 10.07, which should hopefully be available for testing for PTR at some point this week. I want to thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. What are your thoughts about some of the upcoming improvements? And what other class specs are you hoping receive a little bit of love and changes over in the 10.07? As per usual, if you guys enjoyed this video or found it informative, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would very much appreciate it. And as always, in the description of every single live stream and video, we have a link to our Discord community channel. Probably the best place to reach out to me directly in case you want to let me know what you thought about this video, or discuss with the other members of the community what do you think about the future upcoming changes. Join our Discord to become part of the community. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts, and as always, I'll see all of you guys in another video.